Alright, first we're going to start with ships, just because it's easier, quicker. Still a lot of exciting stuff happened. Since we're already here, for starters, I unlocked the Emperor's Shuttle, which is actually coming along pretty juicy. I'm at 31 out of 65. Whew, I didn't know I was that far along too. But yeah, it ended up being pretty beefed up right away because of Papa Palp being relicked, and, well, Royal Guard's already gear 12. Pretty soon I'll be able to add this too. 5 stars, I'm halfway there, just about. Hyena Bomb is getting there too. 82 out of 100. Wicked close. Hopefully next month it'll finally be 7 star, and that'll be handled. Oh, yep. This one too. Rebel Y-Wing. We got this one up to 6 stars. There's a lot more that happened in ships than I thought. And this month's been a lot of stuff that happened though, like I said. Oh yeah, I got Poe's ship up too. That's right. I don't normally care about Poe's ship at all, but Poe's ship's exciting because I needed it to be 5 star for the Radis. So hopefully, when that comes back around, I can compete in the Radis. Not like I care, I haven't worked on Amelin, so even if I unlock this, it really doesn't matter because, you know, she's weak. But still, it'd be cool to add it. And then if you see this, all I need is Malevolence, Radis, and the TIE Bomber. That's pretty juicy too. I'm wicked close to having every ship. So that's kind of exciting. Anyways, probably the biggest thing though is right here. Finalizer is 5 stars. That's juicy. Obviously, if you follow my videos, you saw when I did this anyways. It was when I was doing the strategy on how to go about getting the shards, which now that strategy doesn't even matter. Now this is 5 star. I can have 3 ships that, 3 ships that you can call in on standby. So it just makes it so much easier. There was just a finalizer event the other day, and I autoed it, and it was easy. Just hit auto and went. It was simple. You don't even need strategy anymore. But this is awesome right here. Moving on up. All right, now on to the characters. That's where it's at. There's a lot. So for starters, I think this happened this month. I got Treya up to gear 13. So far, she's only Relic 2, but I'm working on it. I mean, I'm only going to go to Relic 4. That's just what I do with these characters. And as you see, her mods are literally halfway there to 6 dot. Malik, this one was juicy. So a couple things happened with Malik. One, I was able to finally get him to 7 star. Once I left my original guild and I joined this new one, we did a territory war or something, territory battle maybe, and I had enough currency to finally get him to 7 star. Then secondly was I just recently laid down his piece to go to gear 12. So I also just did this one today as well. So he's start working on this stuff, get him up there, get him the relic status. That's where he really shines. So another one that's super awesome. So much has happened to this guy right here, Hawks. I'm pretty sure last month Hawks was only like gear 9, maybe gear 10. He is almost gear 13. All I need is this stuff. I have this piece done. I have this one literally halfway, and then this one is, you know, a third of the way. But yeah, by next month, he will definitely be gear 13. He'll definitely be, I think he needs to be Relic 5 for Kylo. So he'll be at Relic 5, and yeah, Hux came along quite a ways. I haven't done anything with Mando yet. He's still gear 9, still same mods and everything. The only thing about him is I gave him both the Zetas. I know giving him the leader Zeta is kind of worthless, but as I've said in the past, I like to give all the characters all their Zetas, and I figured, well, I gave him the one. I think it's for, what, this one? So, is it for that one? Yeah, it's gotta be. So I gave him that one, so I figured, whatever, I'll just give him his other one, too. All the characters that I have up here flagged as favorited, those are the characters that I'm actively working on. So, is up here. But he's only up here as a joke, more or less. Like, I've been wanting to get into gear 12 forever because he's probably easily the most worthless character in the game. I know everybody makes jokes about Cup, but But at the end of the day, Cup actually has, what, 2 moves that do damage? Only has the one, Gaffy Stick Slam. And it's not even that good. I mean, it sounds decent. Deal physical damage to target enemy with a 60% chance to stun for 1 turn. But in practice, he sucks. He's terrible. Like, the only reason I've ever worked on him was because when I was a newer player, I needed more... what was it, maybe dark side characters or something, and I got him from free out of the Bronzium packs, and so I just worked on him. I mean, during those days too, the game had a lot less characters, so you used what you had, and was one of those characters. But yeah, he's so worthless, but that's why I want to get him to gear 12 just as a joke. But the thing is this piece has been needed by a few characters. One was Malik. Obviously I'm going to give it to Malik, not him. And the other one was, who else did I hook up? Oh, I think I might know who. We'll get to him a little bit later. So he's still sitting here. I still plan on getting him to gear 12 as a joke, but maybe next month. Who else is new? Kira, she's up here now. Ooh. Ew. Anyways, Kira's up here because there's that event that comes along. I don't remember what it's called, but it uses whatever she is. I don't know, scoundrels, I guess. And she's like the only scoundrel with a leader ability. So I'm able to do the top tier, but I always lose at least 2 of my guys. So I thought maybe if I worked on somebody that had a leader ability, that would help. They would get bonuses from that leader ability, and we'd do better. Well, turns out the only one was Kira, so I was like, well, you know what? F it then. I'll just work on her and see what happens. I haven't yet had a chance to try her out, but we'll see. What does she need anyways? Yeah, that's fair. To go to gear 10. Wow, she's beefier than I thought she was. Also up here is the SF TIE pilot. I might have actually already worked on him last month. I think I did this to get to the 5 million GP. I don't know. But if I haven't talked about him yet, he's here. Obviously, I need to work on him for Supreme Leader Kylo anyways. Yeah, so I think that's it up here. Now, scrolling down a smidge, we also got Bastilla beefed up this month. I actually got her to Relic 13 after Traya. The only reason I put her to Relic 4 before Traya, though, was because her mods were already finished. I had her mods 6-dotted way before I started relicking characters. I basically worked on 6-dotting mods for who I thought was worth it at that time. Bastilla was good with Jedi Knight Revan, so I worked on her mods. So yeah, she just got finished today, actually. I just got her to Relic 4. So, yeah. Oh, another one. I don't know what the status was last month. I don't know if I already had Phasma started to get worked on or what, but in any case, Phasma's finished off, Relic 5, and 6-dot mods. Who else we got going on? Nihilus. I gave Nihilus his 2nd Zeta. I don't think that was this month. That was recent though, right? It might have been last month that I gave Nihilus his 2nd Zeta. His leader Zeta. Same as the time I did Luke. Luke will be here. I don't think this was this month, but Luke will be here with his 2 Zetas and stuff. That's just almost like a joke, just like working on... Let's see. Oh, Veteran Smuggler. I don't know when this all happened, but he's halfway there to Gear 13, which I need him beefed up as well for the Kylo, Supreme Leader Kylo. I didn't realize he had Gear 12 and a half already. That's pretty cool. I don't think I did that this month. I'm just pointing it out because I just noticed. Anyhow, here's one that got worked on. So, Sidious has a funny story. He was sitting at Gear 12 and a half, or 11 and a half, I mean, for the longest time. What he needed was 2 of those balls. I don't know what they're called. They're the gold balls. They make me think of those balls that you can chase down in Saints Row 4. And if you catch it, you destroy it, and then it forgives all your notoriety. Yeah, he needed 2 of those, and he needed something similar to what needs. It had like the same pipe piece, but then it had different. The first 2 components were something different. But anyways, what happened was we finished, I don't know, we finished a bunch of stuff. I think we finished a couple raids and a territory war or something. And so I was just scrolling through to see what my options were. I always do that. I always scroll through first before I put down any gear, just to see what anybody's got going on. And I noticed he had all 3 of his components lit up, so we could go to gear 12, and I was like, what? Well, it turned out 2 of those were the balls, and one of them was the specials thing. So I laid down one of the balls and one of the special things. Now, as far as the other ball, I think I was literally like halfway, like 25 out of 50. So I was like, well, geez, this is pretty close. So I started working on that. Now, roughly around the same time as that, I had another Zeta ready to go. So I laid down his Zeta on him as well. And then as far as his mods were, I think they were like Kira. You know how she just had that one blue one? And now I got it to purple, and then all I gotta do is get it to gold. So that was the same thing almost like with him. He was super close all in all. So I was like, you know what, might as well just do it. Zeta, gear 12, and work on his mods. And then he even was able to get this one when I got him to gear 12. So yeah, Sidious was not planned at all. I didn't care about working on him, but it kind of worked out. And I figure he does have some value to work on him because he's needed for C, which I figure that probably will be the next one that I work on after I get Kylo. I mean, it only makes sense currently anyways. I mean, who knows? Maybe by then they'll have 2 new Galactic Legends, and maybe one of those will be more practical to go after. But at this point, C's my best option. I mean, Rey, I'm never going to go after Rey. I'm not working on the trash characters that are required for her, like Rose Tico and Amilyn Holdo and all those other crappy characters. And as far as Grandmaster Luke, well, there's 2 things. One, out of all the Galactic Legends, he's the worst one. I mean, easily the worst one. I mean, obviously, he's still wicked good. He's a Galactic Legend, but compared to the other ones, he's... I made a video on this. He's in last. He's not the best. Second, his requirements are just too much right now. You need to have Jedi Knight Luke. And to get Jedi Knight Luke, you need Wampa to be relicked, and I need Hermit Yoda to be relicked. I need a lot of characters in line just so I can get Luke. That way then I can try to get Grandmaster Luke. So it's too much work. I don't feel like doing that. C is a lot more straightforward. The characters you need are just as is. You know what I mean? Like, I don't need... It's not like a... What's the word I'm looking for? There's not a chain of characters that you need to just unlock one character that's part of the overall listing for this other character. So, anyways, I figured it's worth it to lay down on Darth Sidious. He's going to have to get to gear 13 anyways, so that then I can get C, so might as well. It just gives me a little bit of a leg up now. Anyhow, I can't remember about Sabine. I don't think Sabine I worked on this month. But I know this happened recently. It's just kind of cool because, it's been taking me forever to get her beefed up. And, it's just cool to see her gear 12 and Zeta now, finally, after she's been sitting at gear 11 forever. The ironic thing, too, is this month, February, is, the login reward is Sabine. I'm like, that's so ironic, because in this game and my second game, I want to work on her, but it just doesn't happen. And it's just so weird that that's the login now. Sabine. It's cool though, it's someone different. They keep recycling the same characters over and over, so it's kind of cool. At least Sabine's somebody different. Anyhow, moving on. I do want to work on Zam. I keep getting... Oh, this is the ball I was talking about. This thing, the balls. Yeah, this one makes me think of the Saints Row one. But yeah, I've been wanting to work on her because I do use her with my bounty hunters, and I'm like, it would only be worth it to lay down her Zeta and get her to gear 12, but I don't know. Eventually it'll happen, kind of like Wedge. I had him sitting at gear 11 forever. Now look at him. He's gear 12 and a half. How did that happen? Oh yeah, here's another one that I got beefed up. Snowtrooper. That's the other one. I said there was one other character that needed it. The same exact thing as It was him. It was Malik and Snowtrooper. I figured Snowtrooper's obviously a better option than because he's not as worthless. Sucks. So I figured putting down that part and getting Snowtrooper gear 12 would be a better option. So yeah, he's another one. I forgot about him until I was scrolling through here. One thing I noticed that's pretty cool is the amount of Zetas that I have left, at least for the characters I've worked on. I think I'm down to 9 Zetas left. That's awesome. For the longest time, there's been so many options, and now it's starting to get more narrow. Like, oh, I only have 9 options? I mean, yeah, granted, there's a lot of characters I haven't worked on that need Zetas, so that's, you know, that's not what I'm trying to discard. I'm just saying that out of the characters I have worked on, there's only 9 left that need their Zetas, so that's pretty cool. Anyways, back to the progress from this month. So, we also got Grief up to Gear 12. So far, he's not, I mean, Gear 12, what am I talking about? 7-star. So far, he's nothing special. I haven't worked on him yet. Obviously, I'm going to need to, so that way then I can get Beskar, Armor, Mando. But for now, he'll just hang out until everyone else is ready to go. I know there's one more. Oh, Director Krennic. So, I used to casually work on him through the Territory War currency. And then he's available in, I don't know, some hard node 9 something. Well, anyways, I noticed he was at like 97 out of 100 or something ridiculous like that, 91 out of 100. I don't know. And I was like, man, why don't I just finish him off? So that's what I did. Finished him off. Now he's 7-star. Boom. Don't have to think about him anymore. Who else? Oh, Sith Empire Trooper. He's another one too. I had him with some fair amount of progress too. And I kind of just, I don't want to say I forgot about him. It's just, I've been working on all these other characters instead. Because, again, like Beskar, Armor, Mando and stuff, I've been working on trying to get the characters beefed up for him. So I haven't been worried about, like, secondary characters. Well, Sith Empire Trooper got to 7-star because of one of the Galactic Challenges. He was part of the prize. And, yeah, so that was pretty cool. I got him up to 7-star now. Which I've actually been thinking about working on him. I don't want to, per se, just because, you know, again, I don't want to be a broken record, but I am trying to work on getting Supreme Leader Kylo, and I feel like that's more worth my time and effort. But I feel like working on him because I know he can be a pretty solid tank, for one, and for two, I hear in a Sith Empire team with Darth Revan lead, he's actually a much better option than using HK-47. Now, I know HK-47 can put up huge hits. He's done it for me several times. He can do some serious damage. But I hear, just in general, he's the Empire Trooper is a better option than HK. So it is an idea. I could switch out him for HK, or I could switch him out for Sith Marauder. Again, Sith Marauder is actually really good. He's very much an underrated character. He's a very good character. But at the same time, you know, just to kind of theory craft, I could switch him out and keep HK and just see what happens. So, I don't know. I don't know when I'll do it, but it is something I am thinking about. And now I think we're getting down to just the random stuff. Oh, Wampa! Yeah, I finally unlocked Wampa, so that's cool. One more character added to my roster, and just that much tiny bit more progress towards, Jedi Knight Luke. Yeah, it's gonna take forever. It's probably gonna take a year, if not more, but at least I got him. And I'm at 10 out of 85 for 6-star, so that's something. IG-11 over here, I got him the 4-star. He's cruising along. He's 34 out of 65 to 5-star, so that's good. It's gonna take a while to get him up to 7-star, but, you know, he's getting there. Same as Quill. Quill is cruising right along. 52 out of 65. He's almost 5-star. He's knocking on the door. Anybody else have anything? Cara Dune? No. Admiral Pia. Oh. This one's kind of a joke, but I got the armorer. It's just a joke because obviously there was the event, but still, technically it is something that happened this month. We got a new character, and I do have her in my crew. And that might actually be it. I don't think anybody else had any progress. Yeah, these characters down here. Ugh, so many of them that I need. I remember at one point I was so close to having every character too. It was awesome. And now they add all these galactic legends and it's like, oh, cool. Now I'm always going to be behind. Ugh. But yeah. So I think that's it. I'm just going to show the Leroy Hunters stuff really quick. Like I said, my guild, Leroy Jenkins Hunters. 163,996,496. And here it is. No crappy rules. Just be respectful. Spelled wrong. Active. And read chat. No Discord. Fully heroic. Super awesome. So yeah. That's it for the State of the Galaxy. Definitely felt like it was more stuff than that in this part, but it still was a lot in general. And that's all. Until next time, you already know. I said see ya.